Welcome back to Air Fire. Today we're going to work our inversion muscles. So if you are struggling with aerial inversions of any kind, whether it be pole, silks, lyra, today is your day. We're going to need a little squishy ball and a big stability ball like that, and a mat. So come join me on the mat. We're going to start like we always do with some nice big cleansing breaths and just warming up our body. I am going to set the ball down in front of me, and we're going to let our hands find the mat. We're going to press our legs back into a plank position, and we're going to hold and count to 4. Then we're going to bring our left leg up and get a nice runner stretch. Then we're going to bring our right foot up and drop our hips down low into that squat position and come back up for a nice cleansing breath. We're going to do that again. Bring your feet back to a plank position and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now start with your right foot and get that big runner's lunge. Runner's lunge. Left foot comes up as well. And then we come up and down. And we're going to walk through this about 3 more times on each side. So I'm just going to cue what side we are doing. So we're going to go down to the squat, left foot, right foot, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot, right foot, hold the squat, bring it up and down. Good. Start with the right foot this time. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot, left foot, up and down. Good. Take it back to the lunge or the plank and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot, right foot, up and down. Back to plank. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot, left foot. Take it up and down. Good. Hold that plank for 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot, right foot, up and down. Take it back to plank and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot, left foot, up. We're going to come right back down to this little squat position. Push knees out, drop hips down. Whew, and I'm just going to play with the ball right here and take it up. Nice little burn in your quads there. Good. Plank, got our heart rate going. We're going to take this little ball and put it in the small of our back right here while on the floor. So I'm going to find my space on the floor, and the ball is going to go in the small of my back, and I am going to lay over it. Shoulders and head and hands should all be comfortably resting in the mat, and your left side should feel equal to your right side. And we're going to pull our knees up into our chest. Point toes up to the sky. Here, I like to turn out like I'm a ballerina. So like turn out in first position and squeeze heels together. And then lower with an inhale. Exhale as you raise your legs back up. So it's inhale on the way down. Keep squeezing your feet together. Exhale on the way up. As you come up, press your low back into the ball. And you should feel your transverse abdominis, these lower ab muscles, work completely, very intensively. Not in full isolation, but they should be the primary mover for sure. We're squeezing inner thighs, squeezing heels, inhaling on the way down. Exhaling on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Don't lose the squeeze between your heels. Take it down. Good. Now we're going to hold at 45-degree angle. Hold our legs at this 45-degree angle. We're going to keep pressing our feet in, but bring our legs into a diamond shape. So legs are in this diamond shape, and then we press out to that straight line again. The whole time there is tension between our feet. Press it in. Exhale, push it out. Inhale to the diamond. Exhale and point. Inhale to the diamond. As you're doing this, keep pressing that low back into the ball. Inhale to diamond. Exhale to point. Good. Hold here, and we're gonna open, close. Open. We're gonna inhale, open, exhale, close. As we close, press low back deep into the ball. Inhale. Exhale, press. Inhale, open. Exhale, press. 2 more. Good, and tuck those knees in to your chest and give yourself a little bit of a break. Do a check-in right now. Are you holding tension in your shoulders or neck? If you are, actively wiggle it around and release that tension. We want all the tension to be in our low abs for this series. There's a little tension in those triceps as we support our body here with our hands, but most of it really should be in these low abs. The cool thing about the ball is that it takes pressure off that low back, so you can get a really deep range of motion in these leg lifts. The ball will protect your low back. If this hurts your low back doing them on the floor, adding the ball can take that pain out of the equation. It also helps to get a lot bigger range of motion for those who are wanting to take inversions to the next level. So we're going to go down nice and slow with a nice inhale and exhale. As you exhale, try to pop the ball under your back. Inhale down. Good. 3 more, just like that, as big as you can make them. Two more. One more. Good, and hug those knees in. Give it a little break. Wiggle your toes around, wiggle your head and neck. Release any tension that you may have built. We're gonna do the same pattern, but this time we're gonna start with one toe pointed to the sky and the other toe beveled right in that knee if you've got the flexibility. If you're not that flexible, you could bevel it right there in your calf. Both will work. Take your legs down as one unit. And again, we're gonna exhale and press into the ball. So it's inhale down, exhale, press into the ball. Inhale down, exhale, press. 3 more on this side. And switch. Point your other toe up, bevel that foot right in the knee. Then the legs move as one unit, lower down. Keep the work in the inhale, exhale over that ball. Good, 3 more on this side. Don't go too fast. The slower you go, the more work you get. Good, now hug your knees in. Now we're gonna take our feet out and we're gonna walk them down and we're just gonna let the ball stretch our tummy open. I'm gonna move my hands to the side and I'm gonna let my core rock side to side over the ball. Stretch the tummy muscles that we just worked. Good. We're gonna sit up. I'm gonna move the ball up my back. So it was on my low back. Now we're gonna move it up a little bit higher. So it is right at the bottom of your thoracic spine. The bottom corners of my scapula are just tagging the ball. And from here, I'm gonna give it a nice big stretch again. I'm letting my back round and stretch. I'm opening my rib cage. Take a big breath in. Relax into the stretch. Now, when we come to our next exercise, think of pulling your rib cage down to your hip bones. We are not gonna just crunch up in the way we did in gym class when we were kids, because those are not effective. We wanna keep space between our chin and chest because this is not a neck up. We don't need to work the neck. We need to relax the neck. So we're gonna bring our hands behind our head and let our head rest in our hands. And we're gonna actively curl rib cage down to hip bone with a big exhale. So we're gonna breathe in. Exhale, curling up this way. Then we're gonna stretch our rib cage back open with a nice big inhale. Good. And at the top, think about, are you relaxing your head, releasing your neck? This work should be intense in your ab muscles that are right under your rib cage. Let's do about 6 a little faster. 3 more. One more actually, and hold this one. Barely release and pulse. And hold. Good, bring arms down. Releasing that neck. Good, and then relax over the ball. You should have felt that right here most intensely. If you're feeling that in your neck, we need to reevaluate your body patterns. Good. We're gonna set this ball aside. I promised you inversion muscles. So, I didn't promise to be nice, I promised progress. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab this ball. And remember, you chose to come here for this. This is pretty mean. We're gonna find a plank position with our knees on the ball. I'm gonna move my hair out of the way. Okay. Before we even begin, we want to press away from the floor with our hands. Make sure we have a good solid plank position with our upper body. Squeeze your thighs together, squeeze your feet together. But we're gonna exhale and tuck our knees to chest. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. We're gonna do 6 at a steady pace. Hold that plank. Don't let your tummy drop. Good. Now we are going to come down. We're going to sit on the ball and bounce out the tension. We're going to walk it forward. This is kind of an active recovery between intense. Walk it forward and stretch your tummy open. Enjoy the breath here because it's going to end. Curl back up. We're going to find that plank position again. This time we're going to do pikes. When we pike, we are using predominantly our tummy muscles, but we also must engage our quads and our shoulders. This is a full body exercise. The core is simply the center of it. But this is perhaps one of the most effective exercises for really tapping into those difficult inversions. Precisely because it does require your full body to work together. So we're going to start in a good plank. Squeeze your legs together. Squeeze thighs, squeeze feet. And we're going to give a big exhale and find those toes. I'm going to walk the ball back a little bit more because I want the tips of my toes on that ball. So inhale, then exhale up. Good. And as we push up, push your head away from the floor. Good. See if we can do 4 more of these. Two more, we got them. One more, we got it. And hold. Hold this one. Good. Did you hold it longer than me? Whew. Those are hard. So if you struggled with those, give yourself a pat on the back for riding the struggle bus. Struggle bus will get you there. Toot, toot. All right, we're gonna get a nice stretch open. Stretch open the muscles you just used. Roll your wrists. Enjoy this breath because you know it's not gonna last. We're gonna curl up, walking up on that ball. Now, we did the plank tucks. We did plank pikes. We are gonna plank tuck, plank pike, and alternate those. So get through as many as you can get through with good form. If your form starts to slip, there is no good thing that comes from doing these with bad form. So stop, reset, go as slow as you need to go. Find your plank. And we're gonna start with the tuck, and we're gonna come back and go directly to the pike. So, nice big inhale, tuck, and pike. Good. Tuck, and pike. Tuck, and pike. 2 more rounds. Tuck, and pike. 1 more. Tuck. Hold the pike. And release. Give yourself a pat on the back. A round of applause. Those are hard. Good job. I am going to throw that ball to the side. And we're going to end this inversion series with some lighter Pilates work. I say lighter in quotes and roll my eyes because you guys know I'm lying. It's not lighter. It's maybe more familiar. Okay, we're gonna start by rolling our tailbone under, leaning back, bringing our rib cage in so our spine makes this T shape. Then we're gonna pretend we're holding this big imaginary beach ball and bring our toes up off the floor. We're gonna inhale to go back, exhale to come up. And goals are not to move anything except our breath. Hold this one up. Bring legs open and arms parallel. If you have to cheat and reset, that's okay. Hold this one and release into a butterfly seat. Unflap your butterfly wings. Good, those are fantastic. If your quads started to shake like mine did, you're doing great. It's fantastic. There's a lot that goes on in those Pilates rolls, just like there's a lot that goes on in a good, solid aerial inversion. We're gonna take that open leg rocker to a new level. We're gonna start with our big Pilates ball rocker shape. Bring feet up, find open rocker. This time our hands are gonna come center of the straddle. Engage quads really hard here. And hold, hold. Point your toes really hard. And release into butterfly. Fantastic. Good. Let's find a tabletop position. We're gonna start a little bit of stretches of this tummy. Start with a child's pose. Press your hips all the way back and open up all your armpit muscles. Good. Go back to tabletop and drive through until you find a cobra. Engage glutes as you find that cobra. Press through the chest. Focus on feeling the nice stretch through your entire abdomen. I'm a believer in stretching our muscles while they are hot. So while our abs are nice and hot from this workout we just did, we're gonna give them a good stretch. Good. Engage glutes as we go through tabletop. Fun fact, if you get low back pain doing back bend poses like cobra, one main factor may be that you are not engaging those glutes as you do so. And take it back to child's pose. And back to cobra. And to balance out our core a little, we're gonna drop our hands down. We're gonna bring our arms in front of us. Point your fingertips one direction, toes in the other. Nice big inhale, and as we exhale, we're gonna come up into a full boat position. So it's inhale, full boat. Good, and hold. And release. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Good. We're gonna come back up here to cobra, and we're gonna find that boat, and we're gonna rock in that boat as long as we can, just by holding the back extension. So on a count of 3, we're gonna exhale and let go. 1, 2, 3. Just holding the boat, and hold for 3, 2, 1, release. Good, let's take that back up. Find a nice stretch. On the count of 3, we're gonna release. 1, 2, 3. Hold that back extension. And release into the mat. One last time. 1, 2, 3. And hold here. Give it a swim. Swim your arms and legs. Don't let go of that back. And release into the mat. Good. Push up. Give yourself a pat on the back. Do your shoulder stretches before you do your actual aerial work. And have a great day. Stay safe and have fun. And I'll see you